Hi guys, my name is Sergey, and in this tutorial I will finish our batch writer. That will be the second part. You're welcome to watch my first part. If you already did, just go on. If not, just check the first part. Okay, I already prepared the couple files here and already wrote the top down design. And let's get started. First thing, we have to import the needed modules. In this case it will be OS module. The variables, I will create 3 of them. The first is path, it will be my G drive. Then we have extension, in case that we like to change extension. In our case it will be EXR, and I like to get also increments. It will be 100 first. Okay, first we have to get the selected nodes. This is very simple. We create first a variable that will be read nodes as equal to nuke dot selected nodes. And if you see, if we just execute, select this guys and execute it, you will see that inside this list container we have our objects. Okay, we have to create write node for every read node. For that we have to use the for loop for each in read nodes. We have to create a write node, and we use nuke dot create node. Now we have to specify the type or class of the node. It will be a write. Okay, now if we select these guys here and just execute our script, we have an error, and it says here the read nodes. You see, I spell it wrong and I get error. Now you see we have 3 nodes or write nodes, but they are not connected. Before we connect them, maybe first we connect them. Okay, just bring it. It's also very simple. We just use write dot connect input, and which input we like to connect. Input number 1 to which node? To each node. On each in this case is every read node. As you see, if I select this guys again and I just execute it, and you see for every read node, one write node will be was created. Okay, get metadata. Actually, we have to know the frame range, and we have to also know the file name to be able to write or create a directory, and also rename the EXR files. For this we will use the get value, and as you see, if I select the read node, if you hover with your mouse over the attribute, you see you get the name of the attribute. In this case is first and the last. We create two variables. First, it will be each dot knob. Now we have to specify which node we would like to query. It will be the first, and we use the get value module. The same thing we'll do for the last. Each dot knob. We specify the last one, and we also like to get value. Okay, we need also the name, or this string or path. If you look, the name of this attribute is file. I just continue here. We just write file name. Each dot knob. In this case is the file, and we also like to get value. And you see I forgot this guys here. And as you see now, we're getting first, last, and file name. If I, for example, print a file name, you will see here that it prints a whole string. But what we like to have only this part of it. Okay, now we can use, in this case, dot split module, and we can split this whole string with the /. In this case, if you print now the file name, it will give us the 4 strings. As you see, to show you what I mean. Something wrong. Result is get value. I just try it again here. Sorry. Okay. Now you see we get these 4 chunks here. We need the last one, and the number of the last one is, the index of the last one is -1. We're counting 0, 1, 2, 3, or -1, -2, -3, and so forth. And I have to cut or get rid of this dot move. For that I use dot replace module, and we are replacing dot move with nothing. The first argument is replace, search for replace and replace with. And you see now if I execute it again, we will get the proper name. Okay, now we have to connect. Just cut it out. I put it here, and we just put this comment here. Good. Now we have it. We had get it also the metadata. Now we have to create a directory. I will use the try and accept. Sorry. spell it wrong. Try. We use os dot make directory, and which directory I would like to make. I will concatenate the variables with a plus sign now. We have to get our path plus forward slash and plus, and we have here file name. Okay. You like to create this direction. It will be, for example, in my case, G drive and Ericsson unbox underscore 160. Okay, in case it's something wrong with it, we give exception error. There will be OS error, and this error would say print I just write creation failed, and now I use another method here, and the format method dot format. This is another way of concatenation, and I just say, okay, I just take this two guys, copy and pasting here. Okay, this actually is saying this is placeholder, replace this placeholder with these variables. Okay, great. Now we just try it. I select this one, and you see if we look on a G drive, the new directory is created. Okay, what's the next? You just create directory here. I just put it here. The next thing we have to set setting at the right node. What we have to set is the file path here. For that we use write dot knob. Oops, sorry. Which knob? If you see if I hover this guy here, it says file. And in this case we use set value, and we set it to I will use now this method here. I just copy it, and we set value to I need, for example, I'll show you another. It will be one variable here, then we get the forward slash, then we have another variable here for the file name, and we have another slash, and here we will put another variable. For example, sorry, I did something wrong here. Okay, this guy's. Okay, now we format with a path. It will be the first. The second will be a file name, and the third one for the third one we need maybe also the file name, I can put it here maybe once again, file name. And the fourth will be for resume. Well, what I can do here, maybe I just put underscore, and maybe I can bring another one also here. I just put extension. Okay, I explain you what I did now. You see here, this placeholder will replace with path. The next one was file name. The next one will be file name here. We just cut it maybe here down. I just do it this way. Okay, you see here, path, file name, then we need underscore, then 3 hashes, and once again, okay, normally it will be G. I just execute it and show you what's happened here. Select this guy, and you see now we have G Ericsson Unbox. Then the file name will be Ericsson Unbox 116 and EXR because of our extension here. Great. Then we have to just render the write node. Finally, this is very simple. We just write nuke.execute. What we have to execute? We have to execute our write node. In this case, we cannot use only write because we need a name of this object. The second argument is the first frame, and we have it in variable first. Then we need the last frame, and we need an increment. Okay, that's it. Let's give it a try. I just select this guy. I just look if we have already this. I just delete it, and we just execute it. And you see we have an error here. This line 39, and it says here integer argument expected got float. If you look at here, if we get this two variables, I just print the type of first, and you will see if I just execute it again, it says type float, and this function needs, instead of float, integer. How to convert? It's very simple. You just bring int on front, and we need also integer here. And that's it. I just look, delete this guy, select, and just execute. And you see now we have direction, and we have to properly rename files here. Okay, the last thing what I like to do, just put everything inside a function. First I have to define a function. Diff SOS, I don't know, batch writer, and we have here these 3 arguments, path, I just cut it and paste it here, extension, cut and paste, and increment, cut and paste. We need this syntax here, and we need also the indentation. That means everything after indentation belongs to this function. And after we have just call this function without arguments, it will take the default arguments, but if we like to change something, for example, if I like to change an increment, we can do it this way. We can define the new default values, or you can just say, okay, I need G drive, I need extension. In this case, I will use .png, and I need increment 2 of 200. You see now, if I execute it now, and just look at it, I delete this direction. I select now this free read nodes, and we just execute it. You see now we have free folder. On inside we have the PNG files. Okay, that's it, guys. Thank you for watching. If you have questions, just contact me, and I come to the questions as quick as possible. Bye. See you in the next one.